Hey guys, Zach here, and today we're going over my Season 1 Lepic builds. With the changes to Catalyst, I'm finally able to make my gun Lepic build work to its full potential, so that's what you're going to be seeing play throughout this video. There was an Enzo and a Valby on my team to buff my critical hit rate to my weapons and to handle the orb mechanics. If you're playing with a group on Gluttony and want easy farms, those two characters help out a ton. The only character you don't want to see when playing a weapon-focused build is a Eugen, and we'll go over why. Now to get ahead of the, just use Haley, she's better, her DPS is higher. Why would you run this build when you can just blah blah blah? Because I want to use Lepic. I think he's cool, I invested a lot into him, and I don't want to play the same character every time I log in. Variety is the spice of life, and Lepic, that's one spicy boy. This is our gun-focused build. This build is all about making the most of power unit change. This mod changes your second ability to get firearm attack bonus instead of skill power. So you get 52% extra firearm attack from power unit change, 15% from shot focus, 30% from walk a tightrope, and 26% from the annihilation set. That's right, that's 123% extra firearm attack for being under 50% health and popping your 2. Now that's a lot of damage. The rest of the build is focused on cooldown and duration. We use Battle of Stamina, Increased Shield, Ironclad Defense, and Anti-Freeze Solution for survivability. The shield helps us run around and actually survive a stray hit from adds or boss damage. There's no point in stacking a bunch of health, as we'll be 1 HP most of the fight thanks to conditional recharge, helping us proc our low health damage. A Eugen on your team will cause your loop to not work, so just keep your 2 up as often as possible so you don't miss out on too much damage. For weapons, we went with Enduring Legacy, because of course we did. With our buffs and Enzo's crit, we're able to hit 110k bullets on weak points. This can get even higher with another weak point mod equipped. Greg's Reverse Fate is great for this build, as it allows us to make the most of Enzo's crit and the increased firearm attack when the boss is down. With our firearm attack buffed from our mods, R2, and Enzo's 4th ability, we can easily hit for over 300k a crit, which then rains down more 300k shots as well. Afterglow is best used at the start of the fight to target a shoulder for a grab, followed by a Greg Barrage while the boss is down. This will get all the way through the boss's shield before the first frenzy, which will make for an easy 2-phase. This is the solo boss build. These are the mods we chose with a focus on skill power, crit, and duration. The most important thing you can do to make this build work is get a good reactor. You want skill damage to Colossus, as it is affected by all of your modifiers. If you can also get increased skill critical hit damage, then that would be the bee's knees. You'll also want an impact weapon with sharp precision shot equipped, as it will cause your unique weapon to ramp up in speed. The other mods do not matter. If you want to use this same build for team playing, you can swap out 3 mods to make it work even better. Swap out Maximize Duration for Nimble Fingers, Technician for Focus on Tech, and Fire Specialist for Focus on Fire. This will give you enough cooldown to use your 4 each time the boss goes down with big burst damage. Just make sure you pop your 2 before your 4 for that bump in skill power modifier. This will not do much for the impact damage, but will cause your burns to be even better. You will still be able to put up 3 to 4 million critical hits and a ton of passive damage from your burns. Make sure you have a Slayer set with high MP recovery for both of these builds. And last but not least, our mobbing build. This build is focused on cooldown, range, and crit. Gather mobs up with your 3, pop your 2 for a boost in damage, and then lob grenades until everything burns away. A reactor with skill critical hit rate and skill critical hit damage works very well with this build. Run your favorite ad clear weapon with a good bossing weapon like Greg's or Enduring Legacy. Use the Slayer set with high MP recovery stats. I use Regenerative Bracking for extra MP on ability cast, but you can swap this out with Firearm Master if you want. And that's going to be it for the video. If you made it this far, consider leaving a like or subbing for more content. I'm on Twitch at Zach vs Everything. Come hang out while I make new builds and try stuff out. Let me know in the comments if you prefer this short style of content or something more long form. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.